Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So we are going to be hiking along the Appalachian Trail. Well, actually not on the Appalachian Trail. Along the service road on top of the mountain from Shartlesville to Hamburg. With the boy again. Say hello, boy. Say hello, boy. So we're starting here at the Shartlesville parking lot at the Bloody Run Springs Road parking lot. We're going to be walking up to the service road, across the top of the mountain, down to the Bartram Trail, and down to Hamburg. So here we go. Water is really rushing today. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna walk up the trail, passing the Sand Spring Trail there. I've done a video on that before. Go up the hill. Basically near the top is where the service road breaks off to the right hand side. And then if you go up a little further is the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail runs parallel to it all the way down to behind basically where the Blue Mountain Academy is. And then the service trail stops and the Appalachian Trail keeps going across through Port Clinton. So this is kind of weird. Looks like a whole bunch of dead
chickens.
That was a weird noise.
Yeah.
Looks like a whole bunch of dead turkeys or chickens or something. Somebody covered with lime.
I'd say chickens pretty foot size.
Well, they're chickens. Big pile of them just sitting alongside of the road.
Yeah, it's like someone just stood here, took a bucket and just...
Yeah.
I wonder what happened.
I wonder if it's I wonder if it's a game land thing to feed predators or something. I don't know.
Probably not because of the lime.
I don't think it might not be lime. I mean, it looks like lime. I don't know. But it's definitely weird. You can see the feet right there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, the top of the hill. The service road breaks off to the right. If you go straight, it takes you to the top of the mountain. If you watch my Sand Spring Trail there, and that's the one I came down. But we're gonna go right here. So that's where we're headed. Hopefully we don't run into any more dead animals in piles.
Next we find rabbits.
Yeah, next we find rabbits. And then like goats. And like sheep.
Deer.
Giant pile of cows. So, cool stuff. Kind of coming off of here a little bit because I saw something.
There are like nightmare wasps. They're like 10 feet wide.
I don't think it's a wasp nest. It's just really weird, whatever it is. Yeah. I saw this big mass on top of this tree up here. It just looks like pine needles, maybe like a nest or something. It just looked really weird.
Yeah, it's pine needles, right?
Maybe it's like a squirrel nest or something.
Really big squirrel's nest.
I don't know. That's crazy looking though.
It's big, whatever it is.
Yeah. Huh, weird. Cool view of the valley. On top of the mountain that's not on the top, but it's on the top. Somebody thinks it says, you know.
Look, if you have to go up, it's not the top of the mountain.
We're at the top. Just the top
is a relative term.
We're not at the summit. We're not at the high point. We're at the top. There's down. And a little bit up. But there's down.
Yeah, see? Up. That means we're not at the top of the mountain yet, for the love of God.
Whiner.
No. You just can't admit you're wrong.
I can admit it wrong. I'm wrong when I'm wrong, and I'm not wrong. We're at the top. At the top.
No, we're at the top once we get up there.
It's a really cool lumber cut up here, and you can kind of see pretty far away. Here's the service road.
Nice view.
Yeah, for the little V-shaped hole that you can see.
Yeah, but yep, it's just nice up here.
at the top of the mountain. This is one of the spots. This is one of the spots where the Appalachian crosses the trail. It goes back and forth across this service cut a bunch of times. So, pretty cool. Where the Game Commission cut down a lot of these trees, there a lot of thorn bushes grew, and in the thorn bushes a lot of times around here you'll find praying mantis egg sacs. So it'll be that little ball all winter, and then springtime it'll hatch and thousands and thousands of little praying mantises will come out.
Oh, got it.
So, neat stuff. Okay, so down there in the valley, we're about probably halfway, about four miles, a little less than half. So that is all like Jalapa area. So we're getting there. Nice, beautiful sunny day for it. It's not supposed to be later, it's supposed to be snowy, which is weird. But whatever. That's what happens. Welcome to Pennsylvania. 71 day, 171 day, 6 inches of snow the next. Alright, so now we're passing this road, heads down behind the Blue Mountain Academy. And the service road continues on. We're going to come up here and hop over to the Auburn lookout and take a look. But more than halfway. Nice day for it. That's the Auburn lookout. Looking out over Auburn. Way off in the distance, you can see the windmills from above Frackville. There's a line that runs from all the way above Frackville all the way to Hazleton, basically. So, beautiful view, beautiful day for it. Nice and peaceful up here. Hard to believe that it's going to snow a bunch in the next couple hours. But whatever. Great day for hiking. Gotten off the service trail. Now we're walking on the Appalachian. And the service road is right there, so it's not like it's far away. But we'll walk on this all the way down. Go down the big hill into Port Clinton, and then walk on the Bartram to the Kernsville parking lot. So off we go. So this is my least favorite part of this whole trail, this whole trip, coming down into the Schuylkill Gap on the Appalachian, because the trail kind of just goes at a 45-degree angle down to the Bartram. And it's a real ankle buster.
So if you fall, you'll get to the bottom really fast.
Yeah, that's one thing, you know. Tripping and falling will make the trip faster. Just be slightly more banged up. But
and you'll most likely get a free ride out of here.
So if you look down that way is Port Clinton. So we're coming down the mountain here. So if you do this, just make sure you're careful. Watch your footing. With the leaves and stuff, it does get a little slippy. So wintertime, icy, you know, whole 9 yards. So see you at the bottom. So here's a part of what I was talking about. You can see Port Clinton down there. And then it's kind of made of stairs and stuff there, but it's angled. It really kind of makes your knees burn really good before you hit the bottom. So just be careful. Now we're at 712. 712 elevation. Started at like 1200. There's Port Clinton down there. There's the very tired boy with the shaky knees because we've climbed from all the way up there. So that's where the trail just kind of goes over the edge. Still downhill. It's all downhill from here. I wish I had a hang glider. That would make things easier.
Up until you smack into the side of the tree.
Yep, so mountain on the other side. Down we go.
Not going back.
We're a little closer to the Bartram, which is down there. There's a cool little trail here. And the boy's still climbing down the mountain.
Oh, kill me.
You tired?
Yeah.
downhill sucks. But yep. Finally made it to the bottom. Knees are aching. We're now on the John Bartram Trail, which is in Port Clinton. If you look down there, you can see the Blue Mountain Reading Railroad, one of the stations in Port Clinton. So this is in the middle of the Schuylkill Gap in Port Clinton. So there's some cool track stuff.
That's a great error to go on that bloody trail again.
The other side of is the Schuylkill River. And the passenger cars. They do scenic passage rides from Reading all the way up to Jim Thorpe. So this Bartram Trail here is it's a 6-mile trail that runs from Hamburg down to Auburn, and then it ends at a bridge. So and the Appalachian crosses it. So now the easy part. Easy part. So okay.
It's just going right here. Just saying.
What you're saying? Climbing down that was not fun.
I want to saw off my own legs, okay?
So okay, off we go. There's a whole bunch of railroad ties. This used to be a railroad track. So it's part of one of Pennsylvania's many rails to trail systems. So, and you know the bigger railroad line down there with the Port Clinton train station. So we're coming up to the bridge overpass that goes underpass, overpass, under the overpass, under the overpass that goes underneath Route 61. It was a pretty good hike. It's now gotten cloudy out, which means the snow's coming. Yay for snow. This area's pretty cool back here. It used to be like through here, down by the Kernsville Dam used to be open. It used to be a great spot for fishing and boating. But a couple idiots from out of town came and made a real big mess. So after that, they fish and boat, or the DEP closed it down completely, so you can't go down there anymore.
And you get arrested if you go.
But a lot of this area is pretty well maintained. It's a beautiful trail. The area that we're going to end at the Monument parking lot is maintained by a group called Blue Mountain Wildlife, which is a pretty cool organization. They really do take care of the area. So, unfortunately, a couple idiots ruined the whole thing. So we're about 1.25 miles away from our destination here, so almost there. Kind of tired. I'm old. So we are coming up to, down there's the Kernsville Dam, which you can't go to anymore because people are jerks. So up here in the Bartram, it's an old railroad trestle. They kind of put barriers up so people wouldn't be stupid and jump off or throw stuff off. And they made it part of the trail, which is pretty neat. Still mostly intact. This is something that was put together in, 1900s. So it's pretty cool that it's still standing. It's very narrow, so there was only a single track that went down the middle of it. There used to be another one over just behind where Cracker Barrel was. When I was a kid, they blew it up. It was cool. You could hear the boom. Just this boom. Down it went, I guess. Didn't see it, but heard it. It wasn't too far away from where I lived. But, and there goes the Blue Mountain Reading line. It runs from Red to Port Clinton to Reading. So, it's kind of cool they kept it together.
We made it.
We made it. This is the end. This is the end.
About freaking time.
This is the end. Okay, so we are at the Kernsville Desilting Basin. This is the parking lot for the Bartram Trail. When I was a kid, this all used to be big old black sand dunes, like silt dunes, and we used to bring our four-wheelers and stuff here, but since then they really cleaned it up. There's lots of hiking trails and stuff around, but again, you know, the road is closed now to the dam because people are idiots, so that kind of sucks, but it's still a really beautiful area. It's kind of a cool place to come down and enjoy nature, watch birds and wildlife, take pictures of and stuff. So it was a fun hike. So it was like 9.9 miles. We did it in about 3.54, like 4 miles, 4 hours rather. So it was a good day. Now the sky's all gray and it's gonna roll in and start snowing. So anyway, have fun. Bye.